So I managed to defeat Elden Ring's DLC. However, there were two bosses in particular that I and myself were just not able to beat. And so I had to resort to the summoning statue and touch the golden signs to get some external help. The bosses in question were the final boss, Consort Radahn, and Commander Gaius. Since I touched somebody else's golden sign, I wanted somebody else to touch mine, so I can feel a little bit better about myself. But the problem is, I am not very good at the game, so I am not somebody who can solo the bosses. But also, I need to stay alive till the boss is officially dead. So without any further ado, let's get into the video and see how it all went down. So I was very confident about Consort Radahn because I have been practicing this fight ever since I defeated this boss and trying to help people. And when I took on this challenge, I was fairly confident that this fight would be easier than Commander Gaius, who I had no practice with. So here's my first attempt with NXGN. Almost got a heart attack. That host was gonna die. Now, I just want to say that this host's strategy was really good. Just send heal from afar and heal the people who can, take the damage. And I felt a little bit confident that this might actually be a first attempt success. Yeah, don't jump that attack, please. Yep, Mr. John is no longer with us. And I suppose it was about time that my skills also gave up. And we left poor NXGN by himself. When I got summoned by this guy, I already felt very confident because it looked like we had somebody who is ready to tank the attacks. And then I saw the shield bro and I was like, alright guys, we have to do this time. We have to succeed. Phase 2, confidence is high. Now obviously there's a lot that can go wrong in Phase 2, and I was certain, looking at the host at half HP, that he was gonna die, but he, using the bubble tears, survived just enough. And then Shield Bro came in, and he's like, hey Radahn, don't forget me. I started to get desperate, and I pulled out the Godskin Peeler, and I really wanted to do the Black Flame Tornado and remove as massive of chunks of Radahn's health as possible. I was looking at a possible victory right now, and I knew that if I cannot do it with this group, I have no idea when I will be able to find a group that I can do it with. So I wanted to give it my all. And I was willing to actually die first, even if it meant that I will be able to see a God defeated screen before I get sent back into my world. I thought I might be able to cheese him in the air, but I guess FromSoft prepared for that, and I was able to do at least a little bit of a damage when he came down. He almost killed me, and then I realized I'm out of flasks, but I was like, I do not care, and I want to kill him, and I wanted to go for a sacrificial hit. However, before that, Mr. LDM just did the job and Consort Radahn down. Now, I know I was supposed to help the host, but hey, I feel like I contributed. And even though LDM is the man of the match, the first boss down. Now, I was a little bit more nervous about Commander Gaius, mainly because I have less practice of Commander Gaius as compared to Consort Radahn. So I was a little bit more worried about this fight. I still don't know when to dodge that, so I was just happy that I survived. A little bit more ice on the ass. And this is where things went downhill and I died. Honestly, I feel like this could have been it. This could have been a victory as well, and I messed up a little bit. I went a little too hard and I ended up dying. But that's fine. We get more attempts, and that also will help me make the video a little bit longer, so it works in my favor. Hey, at least I learned how to dodge his charged attack for now. This Ashofor really good at breaking stands, especially when you have other people constantly doing poise damage or just ticking down the poise meter a little bit. Ice Spear can actually be very good on breaking poise of the enemies. Thanks for the heal. Not gonna lie, another one I think I just threw out of the bin. It's, you know, the same attack that I was just not able to dodge in the first phase, but hey, improvement. I personally feel like this health bar is a little bit smaller than last time. He left me while I was buffing. Rude. Yep, that went very well. Mr. T! He also kind of just abandoned me while I was doing my buffs. That mid-switch. Can't dodge that! That's how we get combo womboed. I suppose I'll have my opportunities in future to learn that. Kind of tired of the ice spear, even though it was doing actually pretty decent work. So gonna try the flame spear now on Milady. And yep, I suppose I need to see when the actual openings are. But the host didn't survive for me to even see. Happy to see a double katana man. Being confident in dodging the charge attack, I'll take it head on, I suppose. Now this boss is supposed to be weak to fire, so I just need to be a bit better at knowing when I can hit him, and the Milady should be able to do the rest. But I let our boy die. And then I get combo womboed again. And here's the katana man again, except this time one of the katana is gone and he wants to try something ranged, I suppose. Can never dodge that attack, I suppose. That was one attack that I was successfully dodging. We lost one. I dodged it! And then I get killed by the attack I was successfully dodging up until now. Now maybe the ice spear or the flame spear are not the answer. So what if I go with the shield build since they're supposed to be broken? But Mr. Host died and we got sent back. And this time I suppose the host was not happy with me because I just let him die last time, so he decided to just take the other finger and go and fight the boss themselves. I guess I don't matter anymore. That was fast. I got summoned by the same guy again, and they did exactly the same thing. They abandoned me before I could even get summoned, and as I went in, our host boy was getting destroyed. But it looked like we had somebody who actually can use a better shield, and I was, let's say, hopeful until this moment. Now, let's see what we can do with Mr. Jerd. Still wanting to try my shield build, and it looks like we bugged out Gaius? He just not interested in us? And I let Mr. Jerd down as well. Maybe I should just make a public apology video at this point. Mr. Mango! Now this host, he seems like he has a shield, and his shield also says that this guy probably knows what he's doing with it, unlike me, who was just a wannabe and is tired of the shield. And so I went back to what was working for me, and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna defeat Gaius, it will be using the ice spear. That's the only Ash of War that got me the best results. However, the start was absolutely cursed. I don't know why I rolled that. Lovely. Not the mango. Well, I suppose it's my turn. Or maybe it's the guy I thought who knows how to use the shield. Now, how many times have you guys been on a losing side and you see some dude who has a lot of stars in their name show up on your team and all of a sudden the tides change? Well, I saw the 3 stars and I was getting hopeful. I take on the charge, I dodge it with my confidence. We get early bleed. We lost Benyu. We needed his OP spell. But we didn't. Ice Spear, in fact, did end up coming in clutch, and a perfect frostbite meant I finally helped Triple Star beat Commander Gaius. I felt redeemed, I felt happy, and I finally felt like I have defeated every boss in the DLC. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.